Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if we can make this one turn up a treat. Yeah, it's nearly New Year's Eve and nearly my birthday on the 1st of January next year on 2023. And I haven't found my partner Luigi. I haven't gone to air on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9 yet. And I'm really lonely, and I don't think I'll be seeing him for my 50th birthday somehow. It's going to be a very lonely birthday as usual. I spend most of my life alone, folks. I've been a teasing and a bullying victim. I've been lonely. I've been in fights. I've had problems with my family. I've had problems here, and I really need a break, folks. I really need a break. I need to get in touch and love somebody, and that's Luigi, and I can't find him. And I need the Channel 9 to cooperate with me and help me find this person, Luigi, because I get really lonely without him. It gets really sad. It's depressing, folks, and I can't afford to keep this campaign running much longer. This photocopier, incidentally, is going to be off service agreement maybe as early as April next year, which is not far away, and the months are going to go quickly, and I'm still envisaging that I'm not going to get my airplay, and I'll end up still paying off the 6-year bank loan for this photocopier, and I'm not rich, so I keep struggling to pay it. And basically the only reason why I haven't gone under for Christmas is because Mum gave me some money to help me out, to make ends meet as a Christmas gift. So, she was really kind and helpful there. And I'm really, hats off to my mother. Hats off to you, Mummy. I love you, even though I don't always show it. Thank you, Mummy, for helping me. I really love you. Yeah, folks. I really do love my mummy. I really do need her. But she needs a life of her own as well, folks. She recently moved away from Sydney. She now lives in Adelaide with my brother. And because when I was young, I did some stupid things. I didn't think that photocopier art was a saleable commodity. I basically thought I'd be better off being a technician. I thought being an artist was like being just an artist, like I underestimated my gift as an artist, and I regret it now, folks. And my dad and my brother don't like me because they've seen that my art is been badly marketed, and it's made it look bad, and I can't get through to them that this is my primary talent, so I don't talk to them or see them anymore. I don't feel a sense of confidence when I'm around my dad and my brother, so I need Channel 9 to play this material to clear up that shit, amongst other things. I'm disabled as well, so I'm on the taxpayer's purse, unfortunately. Centrelink, it's not a very dignified way of living, and that's got to go across. It's not a very dignified way of living, being disabled, especially when you're intelligent as well as being disabled, and it's really not a good thing to be both intelligent and low functioning in the same headspace, same brain, smarts and low functioning. I had a cord around my neck and it came out breech, and that's affected a lot of things like learning, especially learning. And I don't know if comprehension is a separate part from the short-term memory and the hippocampus functions of the brain. I don't know if that is the case, and I've moved it the wrong way. I was meant to move it not this way but that way. Fuck, I hate that. Some of the difficulties I have being disabled is you can see my memory. It doesn't normally affect my art practice too much, but it still can in certain situations like this. Like I've forgotten how it's on the glass. So I'm just making guessometrics too, and yeah. But otherwise I'm good at this art, and this is my talent, and I want it to get recognised so I can make money and support myself independent of the government, Centrelink, and they've done a good job supporting me. They've kept me going, they've kept me going all these decades. Nearly 3 decades I've been on the disability support pension, and they've looked after me, and I'm really grateful, but I don't want to be on it anymore. I really want not to be a taxpayer burden. I know, I'm not saying all people who are on Centrelink, they're not. It's just for me personally, I want to be an artist. I want to be off Centrelink. I don't feel if as long as I can get recognised talent-wise, I don't need Centrelink, basically. So I don't want to have to be on Centrelink unnecessarily and therefore be a burden on the taxpayer unnecessarily. So I don't mean it to all the other people who need it, because I do need it still. It's my way of survival. If I don't have the disability support pension, I could end up on the street, and I could end up dying in the gutter. If it wasn't for Centrelink, I'd be in the gutter. Dead. Perhaps dead. I wouldn't survive. Or I'd be very sick and very ill and not have a place to rest. So basically I don't want to be... It's better than being on the street, I know, but it's still not ideal for me. It doesn't make me feel good about myself as a person. I do feel like I'm a taxpayer's burden, and I don't like feeling that way. And I don't have much money to spend or save, and I can't even afford insurance. So if this place goes up in smoke, I lose the lot, including this photocopier. So I lose the lot, folks, because I'm not rich enough to support, how shall I put it, to be able to afford insurance. There's no insurance. I've never mentioned this. It just came to mind. I've got a lot of gadgets and electronics that I use for this campaign, and if this place were to go up now or anytime soon, that's it. It's gone. Everything gone. Fucked. Screwed. No more campaign, no more hope for the future, no more getting on the news, no more finding Luigi. Fucked up. Totally fucked. Screwed. Everything gone in a fire. We had a fire down the road, which was broadcast incidentally on Channel 9. It made it into the news. That sort of shit makes news, and that's probably the only way I'm going to make news is if this place goes up. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully I won't end up an uninsured fire victim, because I'm not rich enough to afford insurance. There you go, folks. I'm living on borrowed time, so I can't afford insurance. So that's a sign that I need to get out of this shithole life that I'm living. So basically I'm operating on what you could call a wing and a prayer. A bit of an old cliche saying, but a wing and a prayer, so to speak, without being religious. And that's too big. Fuck me dead, I just blew it straight off the page. I don't know why. Oh, this is at the bottom of the page, not at the top. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what the fuck is going wrong with this piece. I'm not doing it right. I'm having problems. Disability seems to have kicked in. I know why it's going this way. I have to make it go this way. I have to have this. So I'm going to have to change tack, which is a real pain in the ass. And this costs me money when I fuck things up too, folks. So it's costing me. It's not cheap. But yeah, a wing and a prayer. So if this place catches fire, or if something happens, if a water main bursts, or something bad happens, that's it. It's on my purse. I have no money, no money to replace it with. This equipment is worth lots of money, even though it's much of it is quite old and obsolete. I still need it for this campaign, and if I can't go to air soon, who knows what could happen. I hear smoke alarms going off in this place sometimes, so that could, that makes me aware that someone else's fire could be my problem. I'm living in a block of units, so, you know, if one place catches a light, that's it, the whole lot can go up. So, you know, I have no backup plan for if my unit gets involved in a fire or some other unforeseen tragedy or disaster. So, you know, I'm not rich, folks. I cannot afford to have this place catch fire, and I'm trying to get my work done as quickly as possible, trying to get as much work out there for Channel 9 to play on their bulletin, and they just keep playing the shit that they play. They don't seem to have any care. Fuck this stupid user interface. But basically they don't seem to have any care or consideration that my life is on the edge. I can't afford this equipment. I can't afford paying for this bank loan. I can't afford paying my telco bills, especially the bill that runs my Wi-Fi that I use. I have unlimited data for this particular application to upload these to social media and download these from YouTube onto the computer, and then I burn them to disk. So I need all this equipment. It's all tools of trade, so to speak. And I really need to get in touch with Luigi, my partner, so I can get out of this place and get out of my old tragedy life that I'm living. And that's come up looking quite a treat, better than I thought. I think we can now call this demo quits.